ZTE hasn't yet released top-tier phone that competes with the big guys like the Galaxy S4 and iPhone. Most of its Android devices are in that low or mid-range market where you don't typically see much excitement, not until recently, that is. In the last 6 months, mid-priced phones with specs reminiscent of last year's hotshots hit the carriers, offering customers a nice balance between affordability and function. The $100 Sprint Vital, made by ZTE, hopes to impress buyers looking for such a device. The Vital mixes some trendy features, like a 13-megapixel camera and 5-inch screen in a relatively compact body, but with more modest processing power. Combined with stock Android Jelly Bean and an easy-to-hold design, this phone has a lot to tempt Sprint customers. However, the call quality and battery life aren't at the level we'd expect even from a device in this category. But is the Vital more desirable than similarly priced phones like the Galaxy? Looks like a GS2, but picks up more fingerprints. One could be forgiven for mistaking the Sprint Vital for a Galaxy S2 at first glance. The rounded corners, rectangular shape, and touchscreen navigation buttons, home, back, and menu, under the screen certainly evoke Samsung style, as does the comfortable curved back that adds to the overall holdability of the phone. If ZTE took inspiration from the Galaxy line, we're glad they picked the better elements. That's not to say the Vital is an S2 clone. Design choices like the blue hue on the soft touch back cover give the phone a signature style. The Vital is taller than the HTC One and the Galaxy S4 but has the same size display as the latter. While the phone is narrow enough to use with one hand and easy to grip, the extra length means one-handed users will end up shuffling the phone up and down to get at the power button on the top edge, a common problem on phones, including the iPhone 5. Otherwise, the lightweight and comfortable grip on the sides makes the Vital a nice phone to hold. The plastic back pops off so owners can access the battery, SIM, and micro SD card slot. One last distinctive design touch is the circle enclosing the rear-facing, 13-megapixel camera and flash. This adds a dash of personality, but the glass over this area immediately gathered fingerprints. The 5-inch, 1280 x 720 pixel resolution screen also retains fingerprint smudges at a more than we'd like. After just a few hours of use we had to break out the cleaning cloth. The brightness of the screen mitigates this a little, though the smudges impact touch performance as they build up. Sunlight visibility is acceptable when the brightness is at full strength, and in general the screen's vivid colors impress. Viewing angles are wide enough that we could tilt the phone while playing games like Temple Run 2 and still see what's happening. Audio quality is average for a smartphone and the volume from